What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, we got a pretty good weekly reset this week in Warframe. We'll be going over all the stuff and talk about news this week in Warframe, etc., etc. If you enjoy these types of videos, we do them every week, and we also do a live stream after this video goes up every week. So if you want to come grind out this weekly reset stuff with me, Archon stuff, Incarnons, etc., etc., come stop by, and let's have some fun. Alright, so let's start off with the first weekly reset thing. Teshin has an Umbra Forma blueprint. He only brings this like once every 8 weeks. So, if you want to put an Umbra Forma on Kullervo, for example, because he has no shields and health and armor are pretty good for Kullervo, maybe consider picking it up. Also a reminder that Wisp Prime should be on the way. Now, we don't have an exact date on Wisp Prime, but she wasn't here last week. And a lot of people are thinking it's going to be this week, actually. So I've been stacking up all of my Syndicate rep and all that with the, with the thought that I think that Wisp Prime will come out this week. If it's next week, sure, but yeah, this week would be great too, because to be honest, there's not much going on in the Kullervo update. You can grind out some new arcanes, you can grind out the new frame, etc., etc. But yeah, it's like a frame and a weapon. And some new decrees.
Say hello to Treasure.
Alright, so let's see what we got for the Archon hunt and things of that nature. Yeah, so I hope it's actually an Amber Shard today, and when you look at that, it is an Amber Shard today with a 60% drop rate for me. Alright, so we got the Amber Archon Shard versus the Snake Archon. Reminder that this thing does toxin attacks, so you're probably going to want to run a really tanky build, more tanky than usual on this Archon. The mission types are Spy, Interception, and the final boss fight versus Snake Archon. These Amber Archon Shard, I consider them some of the best ones. Probably because I have such bad luck with the Tau version, but they will give you increased casting speed, increased parkour velocity, and things of that nature. So pretty nice. Casting speed is a very underrated stat in this game. Moving on to the Call mission. Additionally, guys, for NIGHTWAVE this week, if you've been doing all of your challenges, you're going to have access to Batacore Augment this week too. So I'll have a Batacore video probably on Tuesday. I have a special build video I want to do tomorrow. The Shard at Chipper is a Crimson Shard, giving you things like power, strength, and if you've done every call mission like an absolute madman, we are on Prison Break. Us call grinders have the challenges of Deathless, so be without dying, get 5 kills with grenades while flying, find and open 3 hidden caches, terrible on this node, get 10 kills while using the Hellion jetpack, so basically these two should go together, get 10 kills while using a jetpack, get 5 kills with grenades while flying. So get 5 flying grenade kills, you get double duty on that. Find calls missing flute. I really wish they didn't do these collectible ones on this gigantic map. And then take out 10 enemies with the dropship. That's on the in-between phase between the final boss fight area and the middle phase. Just that turret with the infinite ammo, just blow up 10 fighters. It's super easy. Also, killing those fighters in that section does nothing when there's no challenge for it. Like the fighters will not shoot you down. They're just there to waste time. Alright, moving on to the NIGHTWAVE. As I said, if you've been doing all your challenges, you're almost at this Sentient Barrage Augment. And after you do these challenges today, you will have that Sentient Barrage Augment. And as I said, I'll have this video on Tuesday going over this. But as far as the challenges, let's go over what we got. So for the first weekly, find all caches in 3 sabotage missions. Pretty straightforward. I usually do the Earth Sabotage, just because I'm really used to where those spawn. But the Eris Infested Sabotage is pretty good for this one, too. Complete 3 spy missions. Pretty good. Complete 5 scans for Cephalon Somaris. Kill a Tusk Thumper in the Plains of Eidolon. Unlock 4 Dragon Key Vaults on Deimos. Destroy 3 Necromech Vault Guardians is the first Elite Weekly. And then kill a Tusk Thumper Doma in the Plains of Eidolon is the other Elite Weekly. Remember, that's the highest level highest level Thumper. As far as helmets, these are the helmets you got. And for aura mods, we've got the Steel Charge, Physique, Rifle Amp, and Enemy Radar. I'd say get Steel Charge for sure, and then get Enemy Radar as a second choice. As far as Mastery Fodder this week, Dark Sword Blueprint, Normal Glaive, Dark Dagger Blueprint, and Jaw Sword Blueprint. And as far as Conclave Augment mods, you got Supra, Directed Convergence, Shrapnel Rounds for Merlock, and Recharge Bearer for Volt. I would not recommend really any of those. I didn't go over the Incarnon stuff yet, so let's take a quick peek at that. And this is actually a very good reset for Incarnons. Some of the strongest Incarnons in the entire game are available this week, guys. So let's just take a look at what we have. Okay, so for the circuit, your Incarnon choices are the Lex Incarnon, the Magistar Incarnon, the Boltor Incarnon, the Bronco Incarnon, and the Ceramic Dagger Incarnon. So just going over briefly what these do. The Lex Incarnon, when it transforms, will become like basically an Archoplasmor Catchmoon-esque shot. It can clear an entire hallway in one hit. It has very good damage. Some of these final evolutions have really, really good stats. Increased crit on a weapon that already has massive crit, increasing headshot multiplier. Like, this is just good stuff here. So I'd highly recommend this one. Probably the first choice for this week. If you don't forget the Ceramic Dagger exists, that's the actual first choice. For the Magistar, what this does is it basically becomes a, I think it has like more attack speed or something. It's really not that great. So you get initial combo, you get heavy attack lineup speed, you get sprint speed and bullet jump. This is a melee, and it does not become like a ranged melee or anything like that Ceramic Dagger. It's just going to be nice for having a hammer that can do some slash procs, as this has impact becomes slash on the final Evo, and the rest of the Evos are not that great. I would not recommend this one, to be honest, but hey, if you think it looks cool, because it does look cool, go for it. For the Boltor Incarnon, this thing basically just multiplies its bullets by 3, and gets a lot more crit and a lot more slash. So pretty strong here, very good for killing high-level enemies. I'd say if you already have the Ceramic Dagger and the Lex, time to get that Boltor Incarnon. It's probably the best choice remaining this week if you already got those two. For the Bronco Incarnon, the nice thing about this is that there's a special augment mod called Dizzying Rounds, and the Incarnon evolution of this thing, or rather the Incarnon transformation, will make the bullets of this thing hit multiple enemies in the area. And Dizzying Rounds forces enemies to be in finishable state. So it's an AoE finisher gun if you use that special NIGHTWAVE mod. That's no longer available, to be fair. But if you don't use it for that special utility, I guess it can still kill stuff too. Just not really the most exciting. So maybe leave that one on the lower tiers as well. But I'd say I'd still pick this up before the Magistar Incarnon. And as the biggest choice here, at least the one I'll be going for immediately, is the Ceramic Dagger Incarnon. This thing has an extremely powerful Incarnon evolution, which I'm trying to remember which one it is. It's Gun and Blade. On primary kill, it also works on secondary kills too, from what I heard. +1 initial combo, stacks it 100 times. This is insanity right here. Every gun kill gives you +1 initial combo, and you will not lose that initial combo until you die. So you can have 100 hits of combo all the time with this weapon, even when you're heavy attacking. You heavy attack, you get that initial combo back. So it's really crazy good. Very good for stat sticks like Gara, Korra, etc., because you can build combo without even having to hit any enemies with your melee. So very nice. The other stuff is pretty good too. Getting increased status chance, getting increased crit chance, etc., So definitely go for this if you do not have it already. You will massively regret it if you do not get this one this week. Okay? So as far as the best choices this week, I'm going to go Ceramic Dagger and Lex. These are the two I don't have that are really good. And the first week this came around, I went Boltor, Magistar, and I would not recommend the Magistars. The only reason the Magistar is somewhat useful is it has a special bug where it gives every attack lifesteal for some reason. For your normal path stuff, let's see what we got as far as frame choices. Okay, so we got Harrow, Normal, Octavia, and Nidus. As far as like good helmets out of these choices, they all have pretty good helmets, honestly. Nidus's Larva got nerfed for some reason, but if I were to choose one of these, I would probably say I'd go for... they're all quest frames, to be honest. I'd say maybe go Nidus. Nidus has a pretty annoying farm mission, the Infested Salvage, I believe it's called, and it just feels like the drop rates are terrible on that. So I'd probably go Nidus if I were you. But, the other ones are pretty annoying to farm too, I guess. Harrow's probably the easiest one to farm out of these three. Yeah, I'd say go either Nidus or Octavia with I'd say mostly Nidus. And let's see what augments you get if you do go Nidus here. You get Insatiable, and you get... that's pretty much it. So, not the best augment mod for Nidus. I don't even use this one, but hey, at least you get Nidus at the end. Alright, let's go look at the Invigorations, and then I'm going to upload this video and we're going to go live. Alright, guys? So yeah, pretty good weekly reset. The biggest thing is going to be that Umbra Forma, and hoping that Wisp Prime comes out this week. Okay, my first Kullervo Invigoration ever. Let's see what we got on Kullervo. Ability Duration and Ability Efficiency. Those actually might be pretty nice stats for Kullervo. I kind of would have preferred range, to be honest, or maybe some melee crit chance, hilariously. But yeah, hey, don't want the mod for duration. I usually run blind rage on Kullervo, so a bunch of ability efficiency. Hey, that's a pretty good one to me. Those are 2 ability stats, technically, so very, very nice. Maybe look on a video for that later this week. We've got 200% ability strength for Gyre and immunity to status effects. Dang, that's pretty good. I kind of wish that one was for Kullervo, but hey, I'll take it. Gyre doesn't need that much power strength, but why not? Usually this technically will make us able to use Pillage a lot easier, for maybe modding for more range or something. So nice one for Gyre. And then for Atlas, we have the most random Invigoration, secondary crit chance, and reload speed. I guess that could be good on like a frame that likes to use secondaries, but I'm not really using secondaries on Atlas too often. So I'd say pretty good Invigorations, with this Kullervo one being very interesting. So I'll see you guys next video. There'll be a video tomorrow on a build video. And then Tuesday with the Sentient, I think it's called Sentient Blast, the new Bandit Core augment. We'll see how that goes. I'm expecting some really big Acolyte one-shots with that thing, so. Level 23, I'll get there tonight. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Appreciate the support. Take it easy.
Peace.